Hey guys, Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project. We're looking at a little square in the ground because it's time to winterize the trailer. It is time. We're closing it up for the winter. We still use it, but we're going to shut down the water running to it so that we don't have a blowout in the plumbing. So I've got to get down in there. Now this is where the old rickety wooden ladder is still very useful because it fits in here nicely. So it still has a use. Well, I see this roof of this well is cracked this year. This wasn't cracked before. I don't like that at all. Oh, I don't like that at all. It's cracked all the way across and through. I don't know. Yeah, it is all the way. I might end up maybe putting a brace up in here or something to be sure that never comes down. So the wooden ladder fits in here. And that's probably going to be its only real purpose anymore, is for the well. Because I don't like it or trust it for anything else. So, let's go down inside the hole. Oh, that's looks like two different slabs. There's something there. There was a seam in there. There was a seam and it's cracked right on the seam. So down here, I have to figure out which one goes to the trailer and which one goes to the chalet. There's a bunch of drains. I don't remember what's what. There's a closing valve and there's a closing valve. And then there's a drain and there's a drain. I don't remember which is which. So I have to shut off one of these and figure out which one goes to the trailer. Yeah, I don't remember. I'm going to have to write that down in here one day. Alright, well, one of these I'm going to shut off, and the other one I'm going to open the drain. I think it was the top was the trailer. I don't remember, to be sure. But I'm going to shut off the water going to that top one, which leaks very, very, very badly. It doesn't like that at all. I think we have a problem here, guys. I shut it and now it's gushing water. This is not good at all. Not good at all. That faucet is blown out on us. If I open it, there's no problem. If I shut it, we have a massive blowout. Oh, this is bad. Bad, 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 bad. This is not the time for this. Winterizing is not going to be as easy as I had thought. Look, if I open it up, it doesn't leak, it drips. Still dripping pretty good, isn't it? That's why the well runs once in a while. Oh boy. Well, we have a problem, guys. We have a bad problem. So one of these goes to the trailer, and then we've got to fix the leak, which has been getting worse and worse and worse, I see. If I close that, it's really pouring out. This isn't cool. Not good at all. Oh yeah, it pours out now. You would think by closing it, it would want to shut down. It just gets worse. Alright, then I'm going to open the valve to let the water out of whichever house I'm draining. I hope I'm draining the right one. Okay, we're going to find out in a minute. I got to get out of here before I drown. Well, my camera was not recording. I went in and flushed the toilet in the trailer, and the well kicked on. I have to wait for that to stop running because it's loud, and I'm going to do the other valve. So I had the wrong valve. So what I did simply is flush the toilet, and that let me know which one I had. I had to tell Melanie not to run water in the chalet until I turned it back on. Well, the good news is that, oh, it stopped leaking. Oh. Odd. Well, the good news is, I was going to say that the bad leaky valve, I'm going to do that after. I'm going to shut this valve. I'm going to shut off the trailer. The leaky valve is the chalet. The reason I say good news is because if it's not leaking too bad to bother us, I'm not going to stress about it right now. I'm going to shut off the trailer, I think, the trailer, and then open that drain valve. Ah, yes, of course, that's where I drained it last year. That should have been obvious to me. See where I drained it last year. Why is there nothing flowing out of that? Why is there no pressure in the trailer? I just pressurized it. That's odd. Well, anyway, that is the trailer drain. And that's the chalet. And I'm going to open it, and then the weller's going to kick on again. Oh, I definitely have a problem. We're going to have to replace that valve. Tell me, guys, you guys probably have plumbers out there somewhere. I think I'll be able to just shut off the pump, right, and take off this part and replace the innards, or do I have to replace all this? Because if I have to do all that, that's not going to be fun at all. Because this is all soldered. I don't want to break a weld. Can you just replace the guts of this? I think, right? Let me know, guys, what you think. Because I'm going to have to do that sooner or later. Alright, now I'll let that run a minute and I'll flush the toilet in the trailer. And hopefully I got the right one turned off this time. I hear water flowing. It's draining. I can hear it draining. Now if I flush, it should not turn on the well. And you can hear it run loudly if it when it does. Give it a minute, we shouldn't hear the well kick on. So I can hear the water flowing through the pipes, big time. Really hear it flowing. Alright, well, I'm going to drain that tank. That's got to be emptied anyway. As much as you can get out of there, you need to drain that tank. Take the cap off, and then I've got to pour antifreeze in there. We'll get back to the pouring the antifreeze in a little bit. And then I have to flush it a couple times to get enough antifreeze in the toilet to stop it from freezing. The sinks, open them up. Oh no, that's bad. I thought we were in time. There's ice in here. I hope there's no damage. I really hope it'll be okay. I did not think it was that cold. Checking the pipes. Well, that looks okay. I'm gonna have to check all the pipes. I don't think. See, I was running water just the other day. I don't think anything's blown. I don't see any leaks, but we'll find out. We haven't been around enough recently. I haven't been. I've been working off the property so much, and today was my first day to really get to this. Yeah, there's a little bit of ice, so we don't have any time to waste, that's for sure. Just yesterday or the day before, it was the day before yesterday, I was out here running water and everything was good. Now, it didn't deep freeze. Now, tonight's going to deep freeze, and that's why I have to do this now. Okay, I turned on the sink and I hear air flowing. That's a good sign. I got all the valves open. I hear air flowing everywhere. The next step is going to be, once I flushed out with an air compressor through lines, putting the RV Marine antifreeze in the drains to make sure that there's no damage in the drain pipes from freezing over winter. We definitely don't want any freezing throughout the winter period. So last year I did it with 2 gallons of antifreeze, so we should be good again this year with the same. Over here I have a garden hose running from the water heater. There's a garden hose fitting on the bottom of the hot water tank, and it runs out into the yard, and you open the valve. As long as there's a downward angle of the hose downhill, it'll flow and flow and flow and flow. This has been going for half an hour, and it's still not done. So we wait for it to stop flowing. Okay, guys, well, I have a little pancake air compressor here, jury-rigged onto the water tank, and I'm trying to blow compressed air through. It's a job because it's a small little compressor and it's weak. I'm trying my hardest to get that to blow through the lines to blow all the water out through the kitchen sink and the bathroom sinks. And now I'm going to go and reverse it, blowing out the opposite way, and see if I can get this all the water out of all the lines. Stupid camera is cold and it's not recording. I just poured a whole gallon of antifreeze in here, and I poured it all into here, and I'm really upset that I wasted my voice and time. I missed the whole thing. Anyway, I poured all this in here, the whole gallon, into the toilet so that I can flush the toilet and get enough water, antifreeze, going through the toilet. Hopefully it'll be enough. I want to get that full of antifreeze and I want it to flush down. It didn't flush. I need to get more in there. I need to get enough antifreeze. Oh, that's right, I need to get the toilet plunger in there. That's right. I need to fill this with antifreeze, and the tank is filled with antifreeze. I'm going to have to use the toilet plunger and plunge that down. I might get another gallon to make sure I do that right. And then I've got the other gallon to divide between the two bathroom sinks, the bathtub and the kitchen sink, which we'll do right now. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I missed a lot of footage today. Noticed that the camera just isn't getting it. So what I'm going to do here is pour enough to go down that drain that I know it's going to fill the J-trap inside, and here too. And stop that from freezing and bursting the pipes in there. And I'll do the same in the bathroom. Some goes down here, enough to fill that trap. We want to fill that completely with antifreeze and purge out the water. Replace the water with antifreeze. Enough to get those. There's a lot one down there. I might go grab another gallon. They were on sale. And then I'll get the bathtub one as well now. Boy, this is not recording. It's frozen up. The record button is frozen up. It's cold in here. I'm leaving all the valves open on all the sinks and in the well. Everything's wide open now to allow air to flow. And well, I just want to make sure there's no bubbles of water in the lines anywhere. I've got to get the toilet plunger. I'll probably finish this tomorrow because I'm going to get another gallon of antifreeze just to be sure. And we'll make sure this all gets through. Especially the toilet is going to take a lot more. I'm going to plunge that down in there. The back is now fine. It's not going to freeze. Definitely not. The shower is fine. And the two sinks in here are fine. Okay, everything's done here. Valves are open. That's how it's going to rest. And that's pretty much it. So we've winterized our trailer. And as far as the water systems go, now like I said, we still use the trailer for all the time. We are in and out of both houses all the time, but we're not using the plumbing. The plumbing is being drained and winterized, so there's not going to be any freezing pipes out here this winter. No burst lines. Hey guys, it's Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project. It got cold today while I worked, but I've winterized the trailer. Hopefully, I hope I got enough footage, I'm not sure, to show you how we winterize the trailer. Through and through, as far as plumbing and emptying the pipes and stuff to prevent freezing. Just check and make sure I closed the well. So I started out at the well, shut off the water to the trailer, opened up the drain valve, and then I went on inside and I drained out the water heater tank and flushed the toilet a couple times to empty the pressure out of the lines. And then I took an air compressor and put compressed air through the lines to try to blow the water out all the way throughout, out of every single faucet and valve and everything else. So hopefully I did a good enough job, and in the spring we're going to find out. and then that'll prevent the pipes from freezing, the freshwater pipes. And then of course I took the RV antifreeze and poured it down all the drains to make sure that they don't burst. And obviously that's important too. So definitely I'm very confident about the drains. Not so much about the pipes. I'm going to hit them again tomorrow off camera with a better air compressor. The one I've got is just really, I don't feel comfortable enough with it. I'm not really confident yet in that I did a good enough job with that. That little pancake is just not enough power, because you've got this big 30-gallon water tank that has to have air pumped into it, and then from there pressure throughout all the lines to blow the water out. So hopefully it'll be okay, but tomorrow I'm going to hit it again to be sure. So anyway, that's it guys. Winterizing the trailer. And please like, subscribe, and share. Follow our daily videos as we strive to become fully self-sufficient and off the grid and a budget. My lips are getting numb, so I'm slurring. Talk to you later.